Hello, welcome back to Rule the World. We're back in Shinterfell, back in front of Steve's castle. Now, we're going to go inside and get a little bit further down the Thorncraft line and see if we can work out how to get into the Thaumic Dungeon and collect another piece of the goddess, because we're getting pretty close to the end of that, and I really want to kind of just complete that and wrap things up, because if I'm being honest, this medieval kingdom feels like I've done all that I can do with it, and all that's left now is to unleash the goddess and unlimited power for us, and I'm sure Steve will be well behind that, so let's go and see him. There he is, up on top of his heart-shaped entrance. How's it going, Steve? Happy Valentine's Day. We recorded this on Valentine's Day. Not that I want to spend my Valentine's Day especially with you, Steve, but, well, you know. Yeah, thanks a lot, Steve. This episode, Steve, I was wondering if you could show me how to put a focus on my wand, because I know that you can shoot things out of your wand, and yeah, like that, exactly. Ow, yeah. Thank you very much. But I'm sure people at home are like kind of curious about how that actually happens and how you can make a wand that shoots stuff. Because at the moment, all mine does is kind of, well, I can wave it. I could probably hit people with it. I can dig carpet as well, apparently. But I can't actually shoot anything. So how do I make a wand focus? And how do I put it on my wand? Check the Thaumic. Well, I've got that here. I've also got myself some sanitizing soap, because this is apparently a great thing to do to clear away warp. And warp's that kind of fog stuff that happens every now and again. And it's kind of just weird. It's all kind of weird effects from casting too much Thorncraft magic. And there we go, I've lost warp apparently, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to go to the wand tab in the Thaumic. Right, here we go. Here is all the wand stuff. Now, luckily enough, we've unlocked Steve's research, which has basically given us complete access to almost everything inside the Thaumic. So all of these things have been revealed to us. Now, wand focuses is apparently in here. We see, here we go, yeah. So we've got things like wand focus excavation, wand foci, copper wand caps, a focus pouch. Oh, right, because wand focuses are a lot like different types of ammo for a gun. So like imagine a game where you have like acid ammo or explosive ammo or fire ammo or whatever, like in XCOM maybe. Well, in Thorncraft, you kind of have different wand focuses, and you can put different ones of them on your wand, and you can keep them in a pouch as well for safekeeping. So Steve suggests that we're going to make the equal trade wand focus. Now, what does that do? You can use this focus to trade dozens of blocks in the world with some you are carrying. We'll need balanced shards, quicksilver, nether quartz, and some of these essences, Ordo, Perditio, and Terra. Okay, fair enough, that looks easy enough. You must be carrying enough target blocks, and the transformed blocks will replace them in your inventory. So it's kind of like if I have a bunch of stone and I see a bunch of diamonds, I can like right-click on the diamonds maybe with the focus, the wand, and it'll turn the diamonds into the stone in my pack, and it'll put the diamonds back as stone. I think that's how it works. Right-clicking will transform a whole swathe of blocks. Oh, right, but left-click on another block and it will turn into the target block. I see, right. And you set and you choose the block you wish to change other blocks into by sneaking and right-clicking on the desired block. Oh, okay, I see, right, all right. I think I see how this works. Well, okay, Steve, this all looks pretty simple. But where do I get balanced shards from? The other things I could probably find, but where do I get balanced shards from? You make them. Oh, right. Well, obviously, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Maybe if I... Oh, right. So in a crucible, we just mix ignis, air, fire, water... Wait, yeah, a whole bunch of these things with any other shard creates a balanced shard. I guess it's just a balance of all the elements. And that seems easy enough to do. But also, we're going to need some quicksilver as well. But I'm not sure if I have any of that lying around. Let me check. You mix 5 of the base types and then throw the 6th base type in as a shard. Right, okay. So if we take some air shards, which we seem to have a lot of. Well, actually, no, we can see what we have in our wand. Oh, I don't know, actually. Basically, if we take every shard, let's take 10 of every shard. So we've got 10 air, 10 fire, 10 earth. So we've got earth, fire, we need water. There's some water. And then the last one, oh my god, you suddenly feel reluctant to break things. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I better have some sanitizing soap. There we go. Whew. feels much better. What are you doing? What are you doing, Steve? You're crouching around like a villain. Anyone would think you're some weird kind of lich, Steve. That's, watching you... Oh, that's just... It's not Valentine's Day for the people at home, Steve, so calm it down. I've got 5 shards here. Air, fire, earth, entropy, and water. But the final one is... Ordo? Oh, right, so we do need it. So it is basically all the ones that you have shards for. Right, it's just because they have different names when they're... So it's an earth shard actually has terra essence. So an order shard has ordo. Right, so that's the basic 6. And we've got 10 of each. Right, so this is how you make a balanced shard. We need these 5 essences, or basically we need the 6 basic essences in Thaumcraft. And so you need 5 essences and then a shard of the 6th. So there's like fire, water, and then the other 5 there. And apparently the best way to do that is to use these glass vials on the containers that we need. So Ignis, Aqua, Ordo, Perditio, and Terra. If we put those into the crucible and then add the shard, we'll get out some balanced shards. And I imagine it's quite a commonly used shard, so it might be worth making a few of these. Anyway, there's a file of Terra. There's a file of Air. There's a file of Ignis, that's 3. 4 is Aqua. 5 is Ordo, and the 6th is Perditio. And then we get onto Vacuos and Lux and Tempestus, and those aren't ones that we need. So we've got a file now of each one of these, and that's 8 inside of each of them. Now we're only going to need to use 5. We could probably use an order shard for the final one. So let's just throw these in the crucible and see if this works. So in goes that one. Then in goes Essentia Ordo. In goes Essentia Aqua. We'll put in Ignis. Air. Oops, that one missed. And then we'll use an Earth Shard. And we have got out a balanced shard. But there's still other essences in there. So we can keep throwing in Earth Shards, I think. There we go. Now we've got 4 balanced shards. Now, I think that's all we need. Yeah, there we go. All we need is the 4 balanced shards that we've got. But we do need now some Quicksilver and some Nether Quartz. Now, I do know I've seen that around. So let's just use my my wonderful Eye of the Flugel to take me over to the storehouse. Right, so there's a stack of the Nether Quartz. But one way to get Quicksilver, though, is to find one of those kind of awesomely awesome trees over here, but ones that occur in the wild. And then what you can do is there's usually always Quicksilver plants growing around those. So you can just bash them and get the flowers, get the Quicksilver ore. Aha, there we go. Now this one, it looks like it's been burned down or damaged at least, but luckily enough, there should be some shimmerleaf around. Yeah, here we go. So let's just dig this up. And I'm pretty sure we can turn this into what we need. Yeah, there we go. In a crafting bench, a shimmerleaf turns into a Quicksilver. Right, there we go. We've got the shimmerleaf that we need. Oh, hello, what's that? What the hell is that? It's a what? A griffin? I didn't even know they were a real thing. That is so bizarre. All right, let's head back to base. And you know what? Why not just use the Eye of Flugel? And now it's Quicksilver in the middle. And I think Nether Quartz there. The balanced shards go in the corner. And then with the right wand put up in the top right, there we go, a wand focus of equal trade. That's pretty sweet. So we've made our first wand focus, and that's how you do it. But Steve, how do we put the wand focus into our wand? Bring your wand out, okay, and then hold F. Oh right, when you hold F, you get this weird kind of graphic that comes up and shows you all the different types of foci you can use. I guess it looks inside your pack or a pouch if you're carrying that. But how do I select the focus? Because at the moment it's just there and it hasn't attached it. Click on it. It won't let me click on it though. It doesn't give me a mouse cursor. Oh no, I've held, oh right, okay, yeah, now it works. So the focus is gone. Presumably it's in my wand. There we go. Wand focus equal trade. Right, so if I hold down shift with the wand and the new focus kind of attached, you can see in the top left the icon changing. Oh wait, what did I do there? Okay, I made a weird noise. Right, so that's the icon. The icon changes depending on what you got selected. So if I put down some cobblestone, then I can shift right click on the cobblestone, and then, whoa! Oh no! I can right click again to change a whole bunch of stuff into cobblestone, and it looks like I've accidentally turned all of this grass into cobblestone. But that's okay. So right, what it's done is it's given me dirt and put down cobblestone. So instead now I can put down a dirt like this, get the wand out, shift right click the dirt, so now the dirt's selected, and now when I right click, it turns it back into dirt. Whew, okay, disaster averted. And we can get rid of this dirt. Single left click does a single block. So if we put down, let's say a cobblestone here, and then we shift right click that, and then I left click, bam, one single cobblestone, which is much easier to deal with. There we go. Oh, that is really cool. That's really, really impressive wand focus. Let's just tidy this area up a bit. All right, sweet. Well, that's wand focus is handled. So, okay, Steve, how do we get into the Thaumic dimension now? Because I really want to tackle one of these Thaumic dungeons. So how do we do that? How do we go about? We need Eldritch Eyes. Eldritch Eyes. I know how to make stuff in Minecraft. Eldritch Eyes. That's an Eldritch crab. What? There we go, an Eldritch Eye. Oh, so I need an Eye of Ender, gold, Arcane Infusion. Oh no, I'm bad at Arcane Infusions. You're good at Arcane Infusions though, Steve. Can you assist me in making these Eldritch Eyes? Easy to make. I've put the ingredients over on your altar. All right, let's go and take a look at the altar and see what's laid out. All right, so we've got the gold here. We've got this void thing. I've forgotten what it was. A void seed. How do you get a void seed? Oh right, you just put some aspects and some seeds into a crucible. Simple enough. And then an Eye of Ender in the middle. An Eye of Ender is pretty simple. It's like an Ender Eye, and some blaze powder, I think. And all we need to do now is, with our Thorncraft wand, I guess, right-click on the cube. I right-click on the cube, right, Steve? Here we go. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. And again, all the infusions that need different kinds of essence, when you have this jar set up, it'll suck them out of these jars, and it looks really freaking cool when it happens. Oh man, this is such a cool thing. I put some golems in. Oh, look at these dudes. We've got some new purple golems. These guys look swanky as hell. Thaumium, 6 armor. Wait, no, Steve, there's one thing wrong with these golems. You are not my master. Hang on a sec. Whoa, Steve. These golems don't have hats. What's the deal? They should have hats, surely. Look at them. Look at that face. That face is a face of my life is a miserable mess because I don't have anything to decorate my noggin. And bow ties. Oh my god, well, we don't have to go too far, Steve. I mean, you know. They're still essentially slaves. And little spectacles. Okay, yeah, you have to do that, Steve. This is a must. I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to clockwipe forwards. I'm going to make a whole bunch more Eldritch Eyes, and Steve is going to make some bow ties, some hats, and some spectacles for these golems. Right, so let's put the eye onto the altar. Here we go. And create the last Eldritch Eye that we need. Kablamo. Meanwhile, how's it going, Steve? Did you make that bow tie and those hats? Oh, yeah, let's see what we can do to these golems. Are they... Oh, no way, look at that! He's got like a bow tie now. He's got spectacles. That is amazing. And this one's got a top hat. Oh, sweet. Hang on a sec. Whoa, it's giving him health. He's And this one's got a fez. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, man. These guys are dressed to kill. So now, whenever we entertain guests, We can have them serve drinks as well, and they'll fit right in. That is pretty sweet. These guys are the bomb. Slave, Berim. Slave, Eldrafin. Wait, hang on a sec. This is definitely like Thaumic Golems. You didn't turn any of my other residents into... Oh, okay, right, okay. Whew. Right, awesome. For a minute there, I thought you'd actually, turned my friends into slaves. That'd be terrible. Sounds like blood magic. Yeah, or evil clones. Evil clones. Right, so I have all the Eldritch Eyes now that I need. That's going to be cool. I reckon we're about done here, Steve. I've got my wand with a focus that isn't really combat, but it's kind of cool. I've got all I need, though, in terms of just raining hell upon our villainous enemies. Because let's face it, I think, the Terror Steel that we have from Britannia, mixed with the Headhunter crossbow and the Sword of Shinterfell, is pretty much all the arsenal we need to tackle anything in Minecraft. But I do think before we get going, I was going to go and grab some potions of absorption and some golden apples. That's a good shout too. Now I think there's probably some left over in the battle arena from where we were farming the Gaia Guardians. So let's go and see if there's any lying around. Oh yeah, there's some golden apples. Just the ticket. Gaia Spirit. There's a vial of adrenaline. Oh yeah, and loads of these flasks. Tell you what, I'll take this one that's got one charge left in, and then another full one. Elf glass flask, witch's hands, elementium swords. Yeah, no, I shouldn't need any of the rest of it. Some of these golden apples are enchanted though, so I'll just take the regular ones, because I can't remember what the enchanted ones do. The enchanteds are better. Well, okay, why not take those? Because otherwise I won't use them, let's be honest. Because we're getting close. We're getting close to the finale, Steve. I can feel it coming. Can feel it. Can you feel it? It definitely feels like we're coming. It's the whole world. Everything's drawing to an end. You know, sometimes you can tell when the universe is... No, that's not what I mean, Steve. I mean, sometimes you can feel when the universe is gathering together, when fate is conspiring to draw your destiny to a closure, to bring you to the... No, I don't know. No, Steve, never mind. You know what? Let's go and find ourselves. Now, I'm pretty sure I was told that you need to find one of these naturally occurring Thaumic things. One of those places that spawn Eldritch Guardians. And if we put the eyes on the corner of those, we can then go through a dungeon. Is there anything else we need to prepare? Because I've got the Eldritch Eyes. Is there anything else that is useful, is required? Just a good wand? And we're covered there. Sweet, well let's go and find one. It's weird, it feels like every series I've done in this world has had one of these shrines right near to where I've spawned. Except this one, which is the one where we really need it. I wonder what's happened to old Blackwood's castle. He's still up and running, I see. No one's taken it over yet. I think it's just a matter of time before goblins and trolls move in and call it their own. Here we are. Oh, right. There we go. This is exactly what we're looking for. The banners and everything. Right. Oh, yeah. Look, there's there's a node in the middle. Can I suck the node? No. Apparently not. My wand's kind of full, though. There's a node here as well. Peditio. Oh! Son of a gun! That's right. Got you, you piece of trash. Any more? Anybody else want some? There's more where that came from. Come here, you evil soul. Oh yeah, I got the soul. Let's get that XP. Lovely. No mob soul though. Alright, so how do we activate this shrine, Steve? I've got the Eldritch Eyes right here. What do I do with them? Put the eyes on the thing in the middle. What, like this? Oh, right, like this. They go on like paintings. Oh, I love that sound. Listen to them go down. This is quite exciting. So okay, the Eldritch Eyes are in place. What next? Do I wand it? This is exciting. We're close to finding another piece of the goddess. Now click it with your wand. Remove the cap first. Shift F. Oh, right. You mean the focus. There we go. Equal trade. Click the Eldritch Altar. Oh! We've done it, Steve! Why are you scared, Steve? Are you nervous? You scared? You kind of hoping you might not... You know what's in there. What's in there? Why it's not that bad, is it? Ooh. Whoa! Ah! It sucked me in! Steve!